the DJI works great. Having an extra battery is just a good strat. You can use you can record 4K video, 30 frames, maybe even 60 frames for about 90 minutes to 2 hours, depending on how much you stop and start without almost any problem. I take that back. About 75 minutes of like high-end 8-bit video, blah, 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 blah. All the settings are really high. Works really well. The mic works really, really well. This is like the first mic mini. I got this like a few years ago. Having an extra battery doesn't hurt. Having this though, this is the Swimic. I don't know how you pronounce that, but this is supposed to be, this is something I'm going to add to what I'm doing and have for like travel. I'm out and about, I can just carry this around and have an extra battery charged and ready to go. I think mostly this is like a big travel thing, but I like the settings on this. I like the fact that I can actively charge a battery and it'll show you how much is going on in the battery and everything. Some people had some reviews on YouTube that were relatively favorable. So like I'm shooting this on the 6. The 6 Pro. I also have the Nano I can't do anything with, but I could run a cable off of this and charge to it, I believe. If I remembered if I bought the right one. Otherwise, I have an extra charger for this. And then I have the 360 because I'm about to go on a trip and I want to use it. I have like a couple ideas where I wanted to put the 360 and having an extra battery because this burns through a battery pretty quick because it does a lot. But yeah, I like this. Let me take off my... Okay. I don't think it has... Oh, there's a lanyard inside of it. Oh, there. Okay. There's a space for a lanyard. That's nice, especially you're walking around and you already have junk in your bag and you don't have to dig in your bag. You can just keep it out. And this top seems to stay tight. I open it up and let's see the Chinese first. I'm like, oh, that's not good. I do not know Chinese. Lanyard attached to... I don't think there's any charge in it. It does have a power bank mode. Okay. I was like, wait a second, did I buy the right one? Okay. So, it probably doesn't have any... I literally just... Actually, no. Real world, I got it yesterday, but there's too much chaos going around right now that I just didn't have time to do anything. So there we go. A nice colorful interface so you can just quickly look and say, okay, it's charging at 9 volts right now. 18 watts, and then there's no battery in it. So let's go ahead and take this battery out because I think if it wasn't for the stupid US government blocking DJI from doing business here because China. Meanwhile, everything you buy from is China, and then they try to develop tariffs nonsense, and it's just been the nice way of putting it has been very frustrating, but you know, it's just been purposefully chaotic to try to just grift as much money out of the American people as possible. There's a bunch of sheetrock on that, and that's another story for another day. But it's fixed now. Okay. Normally I can just rip right through it. There it goes. So, So there you go. This battery is 53% charged. It recognized it really quickly. That's fun. So now there's a little bolt, a lightning bolt, signifying charging. Yeah, it does not weigh, it'll weigh as much as like a little battery weighs. So like 3 of them, right? So that's the new one. So with these batteries, I try to keep them with what I got them with for the most part, but I do like to mark them to make sure I know which one is which. So I'm just gonna put, ooh, this marker. Well, I'm just gonna mark the whole thing. So that way I know, okay, the white one is that way. And then I just use these markers to signify what's what. So that way I don't mix and match too much, and I just put them back with the one that I gave it. Just, that's for my own, that you don't need to know this. Anyway, it's already charged 1% as I've been blah blah blahing. Hey, this is nice. It's small. It's relative. It's without any batteries in it. It basically doesn't weigh anything. With the batteries in it, it won't weigh much because you're just, you know, the batteries don't weigh much. They're small. It has an output function too, so it has it's like a secondary action as a battery backup or a phone charger basically. So yeah, okay, not too expensive. I think it was like 30 bucks, 35 bucks or something like that. I would have to look, I forgot. But it works well. The battery was more expensive because the battery was like 45 bucks. But these, once you, what is there? Are nerds in here? What is it? I don't know what that sound is. Anyway, these are more expensive, but I always get the OEM batteries just out of safety. I don't want to take any chance on any, you know, third party blah blah blah. Anyway, this is nice. Let's take this lanyard out real quick, see what it looks like. I don't know if I'll use the lanyard, but it's always good to have an option. Don't know how long it is. Okay. So it's not like a long lanyard, but you could. So this is good to just hook inside of my bag and just like knot it up to make sure it doesn't fall out. So that's just as good. And if you really wanted to, you could put it around your wrist. I don't know if I would carry the battery pack around on my wrist, but my small shoulder bag I use for my camera when I'm just out and about has a little hook in it, so I can hook that onto there. This goes in there. That's how a lanyard works, and then I just put it that way. So that's good. Symik maybe, is that how you pronounce it? I don't know. SYMIK. I just got it on Amazon. Looks good. So hopefully it'll be good. I'm charging up a battery, and then you can charge them simultaneously too. It doesn't do in sequence, or what's the word I'm looking for? It doesn't do it one by one. It can do them all at once, because I'm charging on a 30-watt brick right now on a 30-watt it's a 45-watt cable. So works well. I'm going to put it through its paces, and if there's a problem, I'll make another video about it.